Hi everyone, greetings from National Skills Network. This is a special conversation we are going to have on a special occasion. The occasion is that CII is going to host the 10th Global Summit on Skill Development and Livelihood. And this year's theme is going to be focusing on global mobility of skilled talent. And to go deeper into the theme and understand the sub-themes of this event, which is coming up soon, we have with us Mr. S.K. Behera, who's the co-chairman, CII National Committee on Skill Development and Livelihood, and vice chairman and managing director, RSB Transmissions India Limited. Sir, welcome to this talk, and we are really privileged to get your views and learn from your experience about international mobility of a skilled workforce from India to different countries, especially in the light of the fact that recently we came across news like Germany is going to loosen immigration rules for skilled workers, and Portugal is also going to have many consultations on facilitating migration of workers from India to their country. So in this backdrop, sir, how would you define, an internationally competent skilled professional?
You see the India, if you see our engineering industry or IT industry, worldwide everybody knows, and the people from India, they are very much familiar with these two subjects.
Yeah.
So going for any country doing job, I don't find any problem for the Indian youngster who are coming out from the college or engineering or any graduate from there. So only difference we may find little bit in the language barrier. Like you told me, the German, German language, German, they never speak English, and so there they may face problem. They have to learn little German. But when we are going for the technical work, the language is not a very big barrier for the anybody. Actually. So I can tell you the system of the CNC, it is all Siemens and Fanuc. It is world over the same system. The engineering industry people are working. And they are trained in India. They can go anywhere, work in the CNC machine. There is no problem at all.
Yeah.
The change will come if it is agriculture or healthcare. The system and processes little bit different. There are people can learn for 1 month or 2 months that they adapt, and Indian workforce adaptability is very high of the people working anywhere. So I'm not finding a big problem for Indian workforce to work anywhere in the world.
Okay.
Not only German and Portugal.
Okay, so you feel language and culture is something which we have to, adapt ourselves to learn the language. Otherwise, you're saying that the technical skills and all are the same. The machinery is the same, which they use, for example, if they are in manufacturing, right? Yeah, sir, we are also looking at, standards, vocational standards, for example, for the global mobility of the workforce. And the vocational standards and qualifications are also, they act as a benchmark for the professional standards and the work culture, which differs from country to country. So how do you think we can address these issues with various skilling programs that we are offering for helping people to immigrate to other countries?
Yeah, you see, we should adapt the world standard of everything, and maybe engineering industry, maybe healthcare, anywhere the world standard should adapt, and vocational training if you give to the people.
Yeah.
From that respect, I am not finding any problem. And the people from India who was going for abroad to doing the job, they have to take some training with the government organized place like PDOT. Government has started, and they are giving the training to the people. If some training to give to the people, and I'm not finding any problem if the global standard can be learned by our youngster.
Okay.
That should not be country-wide standard. It's a global standard. When you are going to globally work everywhere.
Yeah. So irrespective of the countries, we need to follow the global standards. Sir, now this is the qualification aspect of it. But if you look at, for example, a country like Japan, there are many people who go to Japan through this technical internship training program, for instance, and the culture of Japan is quite different from India. So we get to hear that, you need to have a lot of patience. You need to, have a very different kind of emotional skills to work in Japan. So probably in a country like Germany also it's going to be different. So when you look at this aspect of working in a different environment, even though the economies are opening up and welcoming Indian talent, there are few things like, let's say we need to be very agile, skilled, flexible, and also you already said, culturally sensitive and being proficient in that language. So do you see any scope for technology enabled skilling or any other digital interventions, that can help us in ensuring that we have these qualities in people who want to go abroad for various jobs?
Yeah, you have used the name of Japan. I find Japan's lot of Indian youngsters are working at present in a
Yeah.
lot of multinational company. And Japan is a very smooth and very systematic manner. They give training and take the work from the people. So my son just passed out from the Japan on the master in the economics.
Okay.
So he's not finding, he's finding more smooth in Japan than
Okay.
India.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so you have mentioned the digitization, and digitization going to help the youngster to work globally anywhere. Okay. So that is a good thing. Our youngsters should learn digitization, how to go ahead with that job. One is the by hand working. One is the with the digitization work in the system and processes. These two different things.
Yeah.
By hand working, I am not finding any problem for the Indian youngster if like to work in the by hand in the engineering industry or your healthcare or anywhere. So they have to learn little bit of the country requirement as per country's requirement, country's culture, their system, their processes, and some legal framework of the country have. And they have to learn that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, sometimes they face problem.
Yes. Yeah. So very rightly you pointed out the legal framework. You just told us about the importance of, adapting and the cultural aspect of it. What are your views on the laws, like labor laws and the legal framework? When is it that one gets to really learn all this and goes with, with a lot of confidence in a new country?
Yeah, you see, the country who are taking people from India or any country, exchange of the people, at least that country should have a good training center to give the training for that on the legal aspect of of that country. So it will be better to learn, in the road of the India, the way we are moving, we know. And it is not acceptable in Germany or Japan or anywhere else. So we have to learn that how to move in the road. Forget about the manufacturing area.
Yeah.
Okay, training is required.
Yeah.
Who is the country taking the people? They first give 1 month training to the people, all the legal frame in all respect. Okay. Then it will be easier for them to move around. And the India boys or the girls, they are very good. When they are going to outside, first they learn everything, then start moving. They never go like here we are doing. And you see, the labor force or the working people, worldwide, if you take the percentage, we are 28% in the world. Complete workforce.
Yeah.
So I'm not finding any problem for people to go any country to work.
Yeah. And sir, like you just mentioned about how like you just mentioned about how we adapt ourselves and follow the rules, even it could be like say driving or even using the common public facilities and things like that in different countries. But besides this, there could be few things for people like the work visa, for say highly skilled professionals who want to go to these countries. So we are also talking about making mobility easy, like ease of mobility, I would say, of the workforce. So do you foresee the need for any policy interventions from the government to make these things better in the coming months and years?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. You see, our Ministry of External Affairs should work towards this and give the training. They should have the training center, all the state,
Mm-hmm.
and give the training like they have started training center for work visa and culturally the countrywide they are giving the training and other thing. I need this external affairs ministry should work more for
Mm-hmm.
the our state wide,
Okay.
and maybe one state 10, 15 center to
Okay.
train our youngster who are willing to go to outside and getting the job. You told about the highly skilled people or more specific oriented type of job. If he has the knowledge and he like to go, then government should give the training for other parts,
Okay.
like or help them for visa and the legal all the framework and give them the chance to go.
Mm-hmm. So there has to be a lot of support in terms of the policy, also policy level also. That's what you're saying. So,
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah. Okay. So
Without
besides,
without government support, it is difficult for moving
right.
mobility of the people. Very difficult
Yeah.
without government.
So besides these points you just shared with us, is there something else you wish to share in terms of the roadmap from CII to make India the skill capital of the world, as we say? Of course, we are already there present in many countries as skilled workforce, but I'm sure there are more opportunities coming up for many Indians to take up in different countries.
You see, the CII, we are working very hard for this,
Mhm.
for skilling of the people inside the country and who are going outside to them also. And naturally, we are doing a lot of job. And CII, what doing for the people, they should give advertisement to the youngster. If there is a chances for going and work in the abroad, these are the country, these are the requirement is there. You can apply and you can give the interview, and then if chosen, then go to External Affairs Ministry and take your other legal framework and go. So CI should be, what you say, helping the people to do in mass way.
Mm-hmm.
We are doing in the pocket, but
Yeah.
I think it should go very mass way.
Okay.
And we know our population is very high. And if we help to the world with our people for further development of the world, I'm not talking about our country. So it will be a great help by the CI helping skilling of the people in our country.
Yes, sir. I think that is the true use of the demographic dividend. And on that note, I wish to thank you for giving us your time. Thanks a lot for
Thank
sharing
you.
your views on global mobility. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you. Thank you.